Hello guys, welcome back to another retro movie review rather. This is Mission Impossible Fallout. Mission Impossible Fallout is the latest but not newest one that is available on like DVD and stuff like that. It is a 2018 movie that is directed by Christopher McQuarrie. Chris McQuarrie is back again after directing, of course, Rogue Nation, which I actually did very much enjoy. Of course, if you did miss that review, I have done that as well as all the other ones, so go back and catch up if you want. This, however, is of course Mission Impossible 6, I believe, and I've got to say I have had a fantastic time with this one. These films definitely have got better and better and better as I've gone to watch them. And I have gone to see the newest one, Dead Reckoning, in the cinema, which a lot of you guys said I should instead of waiting for it. I have actually managed to do that, so stay tuned for that review coming soon. But of course, we're here to watch Mission Impossible Fallout. Now, this is probably one of my favourite ones. I really enjoyed how this one was. In this one, there is no surprise here. The IMF is under like scrutiny again, and basically, you know, they're trying to plant someone within to try and keep an eye on, you know, what's been happening, and that is what Henry Cavill's role is in this movie. He is basically a CIA agent who like has been put in there to question like the IMF and like Ethan himself and like what his actual motive is. Is he, you know, who he says he is, or is he like trying to be something and trying to create drama, etc. So they plant like a mole basically in there to find out, and yeah. We do get Sean Harris in there as well as Solomon Lane. We get Simon Pegg, of course. Rebecca Ferguson is back as Ilsa in the film. I think she's great in this. We also get Angela Bassett in this film. I think she was really good in this as Erica, and yeah, it's good. I really enjoy this film a lot, and I think this is one of my favourite Mission Impossibles so far, but of course stay tuned for that ranking where you'll see where I put it in that. But yeah, you know, Tom Cruise again in this one. This is the movie where, you know, a lot of the stunts are done by him. Even Rogue Nation was, but in this one there was a particular scene which really surprised me. There was a lot of things in this movie happening, and a lot of like action stunt stuff, but through vehicles. So Tom Cruise was basically piloting a helicopter in this film, and that was pretty nuts. And then not to mention then him behind the wheel of like various other vehicles, like there was a truck I think behind, and there was a lot of like over the camera shoulder stuff, and I really enjoyed that. I definitely put you in the seat of, you know, of Ethan and, you know, that scenario and everything else. I thought it was excellent, like, you know, all the stunts and stuff. And then of course Tom Cruise hanging from a helicopter, climbing up this thing. Like, I haven't watched any behind the scenes stuff of all that, but I'm assuming that was him, of course, doing it, and yeah, he looked really cool doing it, I'm not gonna lie. And then hanging off a cliff, like actually climbing a cliff, but hanging off and having a whole fight with Henry Cavill on the cliff. That was all really engaging, all really good stuff, and yeah, definitely very much enjoyed it. So yeah, props there to Chris McQuarrie and also Tom Cruise as well for like actually delivering on a pretty sick action movie, I will say. But let's come to the rating time, and what would I rate this film? Well, as I say, it's a pretty good action film and probably one of the best action films I've ever seen, so I'm gonna give it a 4.5 star. It is up there with one of the best. You know, there's a lot of things through the camera that are real or that are authentic. Add in then some really strong female characters, like played by Rebecca Ferguson and Vanessa Kirby also in this film. I thought that was fantastic. And then of course then you get the other side then where, you know, Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill are there, you know, like doing this double team type of thing, but then also thing, and then you've got the man in the chair, Simon and Ving, you know, they're really good as well. And then the whole story with Julia, like, you know, from the other movies, which is what I really liked about number 3, was like his love story and stuff, and like finding out who Ethan is as a person. That stuff gets brought back up as well, in a really good way and a really respectful way as well to the character. So for me, really good film, loved it, 4.5 stars. Definitely can't wait to watch her again. One of those that I wish like they re-show in the cinemas before like a Mission Impossible like part 2 or something, like have a bit of a back-to-back. I mean, maybe they did for this, I'm not sure, but I would have loved to seen this on the big screen. Same with Rogue Nation, actually, you know, I would have loved to seen that, but that's why I'm glad I've seen Dead Reckoning on the big screen. Stay tuned, as I say, for that review. It's coming soon, and thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.